So the question then becomes, do you have the right mental attitude? And how do you know that? One of the things, when thoughts do not neutralize your undesirable emotion, action will. Whatever it is that your thoughts have may neutralize, but your actions always will. So focus on that for a minute. What are some undesirable emotions that we get that cause us to not act? Fear. What else? Pain. But if you're going to neutralize that, you must do what? Act. And act when? Now. The second thing is, don't let the future stay behind you because of something that holds you back, whatever it is in your life. There are unseen things in our life that hold us back. Very seldom are they seen things. In other words, we put up walls of false expectations appearing real. That's the acronym for fear. A false expectation appearing real. So what you want to do is break through anything that holds you back into action. So today, I'm asking you to get out of your comfort zone. Why do I say that? Is it, for some of you, a little uncomfortable to connect and interact with people on a one-to-one basis you've never met? Is that for any of you? Yeah. So you're going to need to get a little bit stronger on that. And here's a really powerful thing. Inspirational dissatisfaction. So let me ask you a question. When you're dissatisfied, what do you use to inspire yourself to push away what you're dissatisfied from and move towards what you really want in your life? What do you use? What are some things you say? What are some things that you do as far as disciplines in your life that enable you to push through that dissatisfaction? Because the magic is when you push yourself through, your desires can become reality versus getting locked in and doing nothing. How many of you have ever gotten stuck in a challenge for too long, looking back on it, and when you acted upon what you were challenged about, it wasn't as hard as you thought it was? Anybody ever gone through that? So the real key is to recognize in yourself what you can do to inspire yourself when you're dissatisfied. And if you can really get clear about your dissatisfaction and push yourself through it, great things happen. Connect with people, but always set a time limit. Right? So one of the really great people of our time was W. Clement Stone. Anybody ever heard of him? He was the combined insurance guy. Now what's so powerful about this guy was that he sold 122 policies in a day. I can't even imagine how you visit with 122 people in a day, but he sold 122 policies. In his first year, he averaged 44 policies sold in a day. And one of the things that he focused his attention on was he started out by selling less because he spent too much time with any one person. So he said, reduce the amount of time you spend connecting with people and connect with more people. So how many of you have ever sat down with that person who's willing to take 2 hours of your time? You get through that 2 hours and you go, boy, that was really not a good use of my time. Anybody ever done that? So put a time limit on connecting with the people that you want to connect with. Focus those attentions and efforts towards those things that enable you to gain knowledge and education and become more focused as an expert in your field. That's one of the things W. Clement Stone said. So what is it you need to focus on to become better in your life? What is it? Write down one thing that you know that if you were to focus on it, that it would make you a greater expert in whatever it is you desire to achieve in your life. What's one thing you need to learn more about? Write it down right now. And when you do anything in your life, go for it. Go all out. One of my favorite statements was a coach of mine said, go big or go home. Anybody ever heard that one? Go big or go home. So what are we saying within all of this? Attitude really is everything.